I'm seeing a woman and she has a paper hat on, like the kind that you get out of Christmas crackers. And I'm watching her talk, and she's talking, and this is a window into her life. I get the sense that she's talking unconsciously. She is very much embodied in the world, very much in her body, not spiritual. And I'm seeing that she is oblivious to a lot of life. Maybe not to a lot of life, not in terms of experience, but in terms of understanding, in terms of insight, in terms of depth, in terms of her understanding of things is mostly surface level. It's mostly surface level. And this means that she's living her life without a lot of consciousness, without a lot of awareness. And so life is basically happening to her, and she is a passenger. Because she is not conscious, she is a passenger. Without awareness and without consciousness, you go through life as a passenger, right? Somebody else is in the driving seat. There's a force that's in control. There's a force that is steering you through. And this saying is coming into my mind about if you don't use your power, somebody else will, and they will use it against you. And what's that other saying? To be forearmed is to be forewarned. And that's what has been given to me to say. So I feel like this is a message to somebody to go deeper into things, to think a little bit more, to contemplate, to begin to dig down into the depths, and to obtain a greater understanding of things, of the meaning of things, to find more meaning in your life, in yourself, to discover more of who you are. And just going back to that crown that you get in a cracker, right? This, I'm being directed to this because this is a holiday dressed up as something else. It's dressed up as another holiday. It's Christmas, and there's a story on top of that as to why we celebrate Christmas, right? There's many layers to this holiday in particular. On top of that, if you're not religious, it is a holiday of revelry. It's a holiday of copious amounts of alcohol. It's a holiday of indulgence. It's a holiday of self-gratification. It's a holiday of pleasure, right? And then there's a layer beneath that Christian story, right? There's a layer beneath that religious story of Jesus, and that is, more about the celebration of Saturn. So there's just 3 layers there that I've mentioned. There are 3 layers there. There's one beneath. There's one which is promoted as, and then there's the one for the non-religious people, which actually is more akin to the nature of the level below, the one that is more about Saturn. You know, the one that comes from the one that the Romans celebrated, the Saturnalia. And so just having a greater understanding of this holiday in particular would open your eyes. It would change the way you think and feel at this time of year. This is symbolic to what would happen in all areas of your life if you incorporated just a little bit of consciousness, a little bit of awareness, and you practiced a little bit of investigation and built this into your normal way of being, to inquire about things instead of passively going through life. Because there's an essence of you that has depth. There's an essence of you that carries more than you are aware of. There's an essence of knowledge. There's an essence of wisdom. There is a well, and if you just dig deep enough, you can find the source of that well. You can pull from it. You can pull guidance from it, and you can awaken to other parts of yourself that remain hidden currently. And I'm very much getting this feeling that your potential has very much been untapped. It has not been unveiled. It has not been discovered by anyone else or by yourself. You essentially are undiscovered. You have been passive for most of your life, and it's not through any fault of your own. It's just you have not woken up yet. You have not begun to wake up yet. You have not begun that journey of awakening. And what I'm saying is that you've bought into the things that you are sold about life, right? You've bought into this world, into this, you see yourself as a consumer because you are treated like a consumer. And so you behave like a consumer. You really buy into that narrative, into that psychological engineering, that social engineering, whereby we work to get money and then things are sold back to us, things that should be free, things that are essential to living and to our life and mental health. But there isn't much questioning going on there around that, and so you very much just go along with what is expected of you from the narrative. So you are very much on that timeline of being pushed and pulled into whatever direction the power wants you to go in. And so you have not taken any kind of responsibility for yourself. You are heavily dependent on being led. You are heavily dependent on being told what to do. And so you do not have much power to wield. And this is really what this message is about. It's about taking that first step to realizing your power and owning it and wielding it for the first time. and becoming who you were meant to be. And it isn't too late. It's never too late to begin the journey, because the journey always has to be it always has to be taken. It always has to be concluded. That is the purpose. The purpose is to fulfill your destiny, to fulfill your potential, to redeem yourself. And what I'm seeing is that you may be in this place of awareness where you have from time to time this awareness that something's not quite the same, something's not quite right, that you have suddenly got this extra voice in your head, and it is you, it is yourself, and you are speaking to yourself in your head. And this is the voice of reason. This is the voice of discernment. This is the voice of contemplation. This is the voice that you communicate with to figure out and find out how you feel about everything. And maybe this voice has been quiet in your life so far. For whatever reason, you have not paid attention to it. I feel like you've been in a really deep sleep, and you are a really deep sleeper. It's been difficult to get to this place because you were so heavily under the spell. But now, finally, you are waking up. You are coming online, and your life is going to change in many ways. It's going to open up and become different. It's going to become larger. You're suddenly going to sense that there is more space around you, that the world is bigger, that there are many possibilities. It's going to be like how it should be for a child, for every child. Every child should have that awareness when they are a child, so they can embrace hope, and they can embrace excitement, and they can embrace this journey, this voyage of discovery, and actually see it through from that age without having it, kicked out of them, without having their memories erased, without having their hearts broken and their souls crushed. And so I get this sense of a new energy, this childlike energy, where you have a spring in your step. And perhaps you are thinking very much like a child in terms of simplicity. And that is not a negative thing. I'm saying that to say that you will begin with an advantage in a way. And it's almost like if this had happened earlier, this would not happen. You would have to do a degree of healing first, but right now the transition is a lot smoother, and that is not required, and so you can just slip into that new you, and once you do, that's it, it's locked in, and the old you, your old way of being, and your old life, it will cease to be. It will cease to exist only in your memory, because you will become a new person. You will transcend. You have made a leap. And when we make leaps, our life changes, the people in our lives change, our circumstances change, where we live changes, everything changes, and we fall into our new alignment. We fall into our new way of being. I'm even seeing that, like even your dress sense will change, how you look, how you feel, and how you present yourself to the world, it will all change. Like you will have a different style. You will realize that you are somebody else. And so the image you had before will not fit anymore. And the message that you will want to give to other people will be different. And so you will change the way you appear, the way you present to the world. You will change it. I'm getting this sense of deserving this. I'm getting this sense of being worthy of the life that you're going to have. You are, you know what, it's almost like, so you've been asleep and you've been passively going through life. However, you seem to have become a good person along the way. Everything it's not so much that you've been aware of it, but everything that you have experienced in your life, right? Everything that you've been through, it has changed you for the better. It's changed your mind for the better. It's changed your heart for the better. It's always made you a better person. That's always the way that you've went inside of yourself. You've never went down a path of no return. I'm not getting a sense that you've hurt anybody before. You're not a person who seeks to take out your anger on others, who seeks to hurt other people because you are hurt. I do not get the sense that that is who you are. And so I really feel like you are appreciated, who you are anyway, who you have become naturally, right? Like naturally. This is what's happened naturally while you were asleep. So imagine if you had more consciousness, if you had more control, more discernment, if you could make more choices consciously. Just think how it could get so much better. You could really do this quickly. Even you could change quite quickly. You could probably change quite quickly and start moving through all the different versions of yourself very quickly. And I'm getting the feeling of excitement, like this will be exciting. It will be exciting in a very pleasurable way, in a very euphoric way. How you interact with life and what life becomes to you, and how you see life, and how you feel about life, and how you understand life. It will all feed you. It will all feed your desire to desire more, to experience more, to live and to change and to become a higher version of yourself, to ultimately to grow, to become more balanced, to have more control over yourself, over your emotions, over your physical being. It's kind of hanging on this meaning aspect. Maybe you're somebody who's never needed the meaning before, as you've passively gone through life and you have not really contemplated anything. Maybe the meaning of things has passed you by. And I feel like that is what is going to be the most liberating and life-changing experience for you is finding the meaning of things, and your mind is going to be blown when you dive deep into meaning and philosophy with that. I get the sense that you're not really going to have frivolous conversations anymore. Because when you had that crown on your head, you were gossiping, it was all small talk, it was all, it was casual. You were never putting yourself on the line, you were never standing for what you believe in, you were never talking about your beliefs, you were never philosophizing, you were never having any kind of higher conversation, you were not connecting to others on a deeper level, and they weren't connecting to you on a deeper level, right? Because you were all vibrating at the same frequency. So and that's the main reason why the people in your life will probably change, and it's because once you change, you will not be able to keep the same company, you will not be able to take them with you, because you just won't be the same anymore. You won't have enough in common anymore. You will feel that, and you will not be able to connect. You will no longer be able to understand each other. And that's just a normal part of growth for the individual. And we all grow individually. Even if we grow together, one grows, one is in front of the other. And I really feel like you're going to lock into the center of yourself, and it's a bit like the eye of a storm, where you're going to be in the center, and it's going to be calm there. You're going to have peace, and that's where you're going to be able to be still and become more. And I'm seeing a paper boat on like a pond. I guess it's a pond, and it's signaling simpler times. It's simpling. It's signaling like the essence. Like when you get to the essence of something, you strip back all of the layers, and the essence is always buried deep, and it's simple. It's very simple. It's not complicated. And I get this sense that you're going to get there. You're going to get to the essence of things because you're going to go down this rabbit hole looking for meaning, and you're going to find meaning, and you're going to really love this. You're going to really enjoy discovery. You're going to really, really enjoy it. It's going to be something that you do all of the time, something that you really love spending your time doing. And so because of that, because you are going to be dedicated to that, I really feel like you're really going to strip back all the layers of everything that you encounter and interact with, and you're going to find the essence of it all. So keep that in your mind. The paper boat, a piece of paper folded in a specific way. All it is a piece of paper. You can look at it and see a boat, but it's just a piece of paper. That's all it is. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So interestingly, you have the correlation between the paper boat and you have the paper crown. The paper boat, it has a purpose, right? It's a piece of paper. It turns into a boat. The boat floats. It has a purpose. It does something. The crown, it might have a religious connotation in terms of how it is given to us currently, how it is, how the narrative, it's a religious holiday. And so, I don't know for sure actually, but I assume the crown is something to do with the wise men or something like that. But you're not wearing that crown because you are religious. You're wearing it because it comes in a Christmas cracker. And that's the only reason why you're wearing it. It's just because that's what people do. It's in a Christmas cracker. They pull it out along with the terrible joke and they stick it on their head. And they drink alcohol and they eat and they fight and argue. So that piece of paper, it doesn't have any purpose and it doesn't have any meaning. So we go to the other end of that spectrum and you again, have this new piece of paper that transforms into something with purpose. It's a boat. So keep that symbology in mind. Let's see if I can put that into words. So that piece of paper that turns into a boat, that carries essence. That is the essence of something. It is so much more than that crown. That crown has no real meaning. It's just a layer. It's a story. It's just a layer on top of a layer on top of a layer on top of a layer. And depending on who you are, that changes how you interact with it. Because there is no essence, because the truth is lost in that instance of that piece of paper. The truth is lost in that crown. So the camera just shut off there. So it's lost. The meaning is lost in the crown. The meaning is lost in the crown. Nobody really knows why they wear it. That holiday is lost. And, the meaning of that holiday is fragmented throughout the people. So there is no essence. There is no sense of what that holiday is about, really. It depends on who you talk to. So I hope I explained that sufficiently enough. Is there anything else? It seems to be the sentiment of the message covered. One more thing, I feel like you're going on this journey alone. Now you may have a partner or a family, but you may, you're not all going to go through this experience, definitely not at the same time. So I see you alone. I see you having these experiences alone. Like I see you not taking the current people in your life with you into these experiences. You may still have a family and you may still have a partner, but I don't feel like they're going to be on the same journey. They're not going to be going on that journey with you. That's not to say that they won't join you or anything like that. I don't have any information about that all I can see is that you are alone, like in this room of people where you are sitting, and you are these people that you are conversing with while you are sitting wearing this crown on your head. It's Christmas. You're the only one that is standing out. You're the only one that this message is for. It's not for the people who are around you, the people that you are sitting with. It's just for you. You're the only one who can find meaning in this message. So I hope that has been some help for somebody out there. And I really want you to take away the symbology of the paper boat. This was the last image I was given. And so just to go back over it, to strip away the layers of things, that's what you need to do to find the essence of it. And so you're going to go on this journey of discovery, and you are going to discover meaning. And in order to discover meaning, you have to dig deep, and you have to pull back the layers. And in order to find truth, you have to find the essence of it all. You have to find the essence of everything. And so that's what I really want to leave you with, and that's what I really want you to hold on to. And I feel like that is what is meant for you at this time. And it's just to begin the journey. And I feel like the momentum will gather once you do. And there'll be nothing stopping you.